we're currently doing a weekly tarot card reading for the week of September 18th to September 24th. Thank you so much for those who have subscribed to this channel, as well as for the people who have been liking, commenting, as well as sharing these videos. I really appreciate it, so I just wanted to mention that. As well, if you would like a tarot card reading or an angel card reading, feel free to contact me and I will leave all my information below. I do it through Skype as well as through telephone if you are in Canada. So let's move forward with that. There are some stereotypes happening this week. Some people are modeling behaviors of people that they should not be modeling. There are people who are perceived in the public eye who are role models or authority figures when really they shouldn't be. So we're looking to these other people as if we should be modeling them when really we shouldn't be. Okay, so that's a big thing. If you're struggling with rejection right now and trying to identify with who you are as an individual, the last thing you want to do is identify yourself through modeling another person that is not respectful, although they may be portraying themselves in the public eye that they are. Okay, so you really want to make sure that you're identifying yourself through the person that you are. Religious studies and that sort of thing is coming through as well, so people that are religious have very strong opinions, and it's just really important that we're connecting to ourselves, our spirituality this week. It has to be coming from us, not other people, okay? So you may be highly influenced by the public this week, so just be really mindful that it's about planting a seed and moving forward, but you're planting that seed, so you need to make sure that you're planting the right seeds in the right places at the right time. Be very cautious and aware of that. So, from a personal standpoint, I feel that people should be growing on a daily basis, very slowly, and moving up. This doesn't always happen. Sometimes we have growth spurts, that's okay, but we always want to be mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually growing. And if we feel like we're falling backwards, we have to ask ourselves the whys, the hows, the whos, all the W's. So lots of reflection time this week is very positive. Lots of moving forward, making progress, that sort of thing. Stimulation's also very important, making sure that, again, you're doing things for the right reasons. Very interesting subject topics this week as well, as you can probably tell from some of my readings on Instagram as well, or through here. So there are people watching these videos that are really struggling with intuition right now, and that's what I was talking about, where we're identifying ourselves through others rather than through, and the eye of the beholder is also coming through. So it's not about what other people think. Some of my readings I've been talking about gaining perspective through asking other people for advice, but we're still making choices for ourselves, okay? So the Fool is saying that new energy, new beginnings, but getting up bright and early is actually very positive, starting off your day with positive affirmations, things like that. But that's what's coming through with the Fool. It's just get up and really start your day on a positive note. Justice is saying that it's okay to portray yourself as someone that you are not if it brings you into a positive place, but keep in mind you have to represent you, how you really are, okay? So this isn't just for people who are wanting to mimic others. It's also about the people who are the ones up in this chain, okay? Sorry if that was confusing. So 10 of Cups is talking more about family life. Family's been coming through really strongly, talking about children this week a lot. It's about making sure your children are watching the right things on TV. I'm hearing Silence of the Lambs, so it's like, are you paying attention to what your children are watching on TV? Are you paying attention to what you're watching on TV? Understanding, again, that who we allow to influence us is going to play a huge like it's going to affect us strongly this week. So just be mindful of what you're allowing to enter into your mind, especially on TV and working with the public. So King of Pentacles is talking about our thought process, finding balance in our mind, finding balance in our heart. Lots of game playing I'm feeling this week, so a lot of people may be playing games with you, and just making sure that you're the one in charge, you're the one making the decisions, that sort of thing. So there's a bit of a theme there I can feel. So being a little lighthearted with yourself, and when it comes to money, pay close attention to details. Why are you spending the way that you're spending? That sort of thing. Don't let fear get in the way when it comes to money. Working on, again, those positive manifestations in the morning. If you're feeling like you don't have enough, where's that lack coming from? That sort of thing. Knowing that you can always like create more, that sort of thing, very important. Five of Swords is saying that I'm not predicting the truth. This is all about the here and now. And it's really about, again, focusing back on internal exposure. So, okay, reflecting, going inwards, and then putting things out. So if we can't put things out until we've reflected ourselves, all right? And again, if you have questions or comments, feel free, because this is kind of a wonky reading. Temperance. So this is again talking about balance in our relationships as well. I'm hearing about people being dramatic. I'm hearing about people acting in foolish ways. So really focusing all of your energy on the things that make you feel good. Doing positive things with your time and energy, huge one. So 10 of Wands, this is talking about sometimes we're taking on too much, especially where people are going back to school, that sort of thing. It's like we can only do so much as a human being, so we have to do goal setting, but we also have to be realistic and just think about like what you can afford now, that sort of thing. So again, then you'll feel a little bit lighter when you are balancing your budget and focusing more on realistic goal setting. So 7 of Swords is saying that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's all about creating enlightenment for ourselves. So at the end of the day, we want to feel extremely light and airy. Having a schedule is good, but not scheduling too much. So again, finding balance with that. And again, attitude is gratitude. That's a huge one for this week. So our last card is 2 of Pentacles. This is saying that sometimes things feel like they're starting to fall and you don't know how that's even happening. It may be somebody's trying to push you into doing something and you're bending backwards, and finally you're just saying, and you snap back and say, no, I'm not going to let you do this. But this is kind of talking about we have to create balancing acts this week, but we're not going to let other people push us off our way of living or way of being. So it's going to be a great week for taking your control back, working with society, working for society, helping society, that sort of thing, rather than becoming, mixed in with all of it. Really start working on who you are as an individual. So lots of planning as well. So I hope that was helpful. Please, again, feel free to reach out to me. I appreciate you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and have an awesome week. Bye.